everyone, so today's video is going to be all about what it's like for me to finally be able to school again as a disabled person. Now, I already filmed like the majority of this video just now, but it stopped recording and I didn't realize it, so I need to refilm it all, and I'm very warm and very tired, and my cat keeps trying to like eat the flowers that are next to me. So yeah, it's not been like a great filming session, but let's hope that this one goes a lot smoother. But yeah, this video is basically going to be about me talking about how I'm not going to like a traditional school like this year. Like I already finished all of that. I'm talking about like music school. I like signed myself up for a course at like a local music school because that's something that I really wanted to do once we moved into like a more accessible apartment and into like a more accessible city in general. Like everything's closer by. I don't have to take like public transport on my own to be able to like buy basic necessities. I can just do that by walking because everything's so like close by. So yeah, I'm very grateful for that, and to be able to like live here now, even though it is like always like 100 fucking degrees in my room for some reason. Like it is right now. Like you can probably tell that I'm sweating, which I'm really sorry for that. So yeah, he is leaving now, sadly enough. He was sitting on my lap during the entirety of like the previous like filming session that I did like 5 minutes ago, but now he's leaving, so that's quite sad. But yeah, I think you can still see his tail maybe. I hope I don't look like too horrible now, because again, I have to like refilm all this. But yeah, I basically signed myself up for a course at this like music school. Sadly enough, I'm not gonna learn to play an instrument because while the city that I live in now is quite accessible, the building that the music school is in is not. Like there's no elevator, and I was kind of expecting that because I like casually asked them if there was an elevator, and I was expecting the answer to be yes, and they kind of like looked at me like I was insane, and they were like, no, there isn't, this is a very old building. And I was like, that's not an excuse to not have an elevator at a school. Like the government runs this school, like even though it isn't like a traditional school, it's still a school, so it's like run by the government, and they don't have an elevator. Like that's kind of insane to me, to be honest. Like I think that that's so weird. But yeah, they don't have an elevator, and all of the classes that like where you like learn an instrument, all of those classes take place like on the like higher levels of the building, so I can't actually like follow any of those classes. I really wanted to, but yeah, I can't take them for now. I hope maybe in the future they'll have like an elevator, they'll like build one. But yeah, if that's not the case, I guess I'll just try to see if I can somehow ask them to give me like a class where you can learn an instrument and give it like on the like one of the lower levels of the building, because there are 3 like levels of the building, I believe, like 3 floors. And if I can just ask them to give me a class on like the first floor, I guess I'll only have to do like 1 staircase. It's better than 3, I guess. So yeah, I'll see if I can do that maybe next year. But for this year, I signed myself up for a course of music history, which is interesting, and that's also the only class, fun fact, that is taught on the ground level of the building. Like the only class, like I'm not joking, the only one, and that is because the professor that teaches like music history is disabled himself. That's why that's the only class on the ground level. So in order to have an accessible class, I guess, you need to have a disabled professor. So yeah, it's clearly a very accessible school, obviously, but yeah, I'm glad I at least can like follow something at this school, because I really wanted to once I learned that we were gonna move here. I knew this music school was here, and I was like, I wanted to like join it. So yeah, now that I finally have, I'm not, doing what I wanted to do in the school. I'm not learning an instrument, but like at least I'm there like once a week to like follow a class. That's also why I signed myself up for it, because it's only once a week and it's like 2 hours, and I don't have to walk up any staircases. And it's still like very challenging for me to do it. Yes, because I went to the class yesterday, because it's like once a week on a specific day, and I film usually the day after, and my ribs hurt a lot, and so do my hands and my back. Like everything hurts from like sitting on a very uncomfortable chair for 2 hours straight. But hey, at least I did it, I guess. And it was kind of like fun, and also kind of like emotional in a way for me. Like I didn't actually like cry during the lesson or anything, but I remember like at like the very end of the lesson he was like showing like a video clip, like the professor was like showing like an orchestra like performance, and I was like watching it and I was just like getting this feeling of like I'm finally back in school after like being locked up in my room in like our previous apartment that was like covered in mold, and I was locked in there for like basically like 10 years, being unable to go outside more than once a month. I'm actually going outside like once a week to go to school again. Like it's such a difficult like feeling to describe, because I feel like the like able-bodied people who like go outside like every single day for their job or for school or something like that, it's so easy. And for me, I'm sitting in that class and I'm like thinking like I actually did it. Like I'm here, I'm sitting here, I'm doing it, like I'm in pain, but like I'm learning stuff and I'm sitting here like I'm doing it. And yeah, I don't know how to describe that feeling, like especially to like able-bodied people. I don't know how to describe that, but it's very nice. Like I'm glad I'm able to go. Again, I'm not learning what I wanted to learn, which was an instrument, but for now, music history is good enough for me, so yeah. So because I'm going to this like music school once a week, and it takes a lot of like energy out of me to be able to like go there, I don't know what my filming schedule is going to be from now on. I'm still going to try to post once a week, but if it turns into like once every 2 weeks, I apologize for that. It's just, again, for me, filming the day after I went to this class, like my ribs hurt a lot, like sitting here, and so does my back, because I like sat upright for like 2 hours straight at this like music class. So yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to like film every single week, but I'm gonna try. If I can't do it, I'll like notify you guys on like my social media, like mainly on like Instagram. So yeah, if you like want to know what my filming schedule is going to be, like follow me on Instagram, I guess, and like I'll post it on my like stories. So yeah, I already apologize for how hectic my filming schedule is probably going to be, but yeah, I am doing something now that I always wanted to do, which is like go back to school, even though it's not like traditional school. It is like school for me. So yeah, I'm very happy about it, kind of emotional about it. Don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, I'm gonna end the video here, and I'm probably gonna go outside today to just do some like basic necessity shopping, because I don't have to walk very far to do it. So yeah, I'm now gonna like attempt to grab my cat for the thumbnail, because he's sitting, or rather like laying down like right in front of me, and he's been washing himself the entire time. So I hope you guys didn't hear that, but yeah, I'm gonna attempt to grab him for the thumbnail. So I hope you guys enjoyed this like kind of like chaotic video, but yeah, I'm very sad that like it didn't film like my cat sitting on my lap during like almost the entirety of like the previous filming session. But yeah, we can't have everything, I guess. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know what you guys should put in the comments, because this is not like a regular video, but I guess wish me luck with the music school, and if you like know an instrument, like tell me which one, because I'm very interested in that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I guess I hope it was kind of interesting. I know it was a bit of a weird one, but it's just kind of like a life update type of video, I guess, to also like, you know, make sure you guys know that like my filming schedule could be a bit different, or rather my uploading schedule could be a bit different. So yeah, I hope you guys don't mind that. But yeah, hope you guys liked the video. Thank you for watching, and bye. Now I'm gonna attempt to grab my cat, and I don't think he's gonna be very happy with that because he's washing himself. But yeah, let's just grab him for the thumbnail, hold him up, cuddle him a bit, and then give him food, and he'll be happy again, hopefully. So yeah.